Remember the good old days? It wasn't that long ago, back in 2016, when it felt like the UFC was practically run by American fighters. They dominated the sport, holding a majority of the world titles. It was a golden era for US combat sports, and it seemed like every major event featured a champion from the States. We had powerhouse legends, future Hall of Famers, and rising stars all at the top of their game. The belts were staying home, and the world was watching. Fast forward to today, and things have changed dramatically. The landscape of the UFC has shifted in a way nobody saw coming. The once mighty American dominance has dwindled to a single champion. Just one. It's a jaw-dropping change that has left fans, analysts, and fighters scratching their heads, wondering what happened. The final American champion standing is a true icon in her own right, the incredible Kayla Harrison. A two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ohio, Harrison stepped into the octagon at UFC 316 and put on a masterful performance to defeat Juliana Pena, securing the last remaining title for the United States. While Harrison's win was a moment of pride, it also highlighted a sobering reality. She's the only one left. The men's divisions are completely void of American champions for the first time in recent memory, a stark contrast to just a few years ago. The last male champion was the legendary Jon Jones, widely considered one of the greatest to ever do it. Jones held the heavyweight title before announcing his retirement in June, though he's since teased a possible return. His departure marked the end of an era, and the lack of a male champion from the US has become a hot topic of debate. So what's the real reason behind this seismic shift? Why are American fighters no longer at the top of the mountain? A no-brainer answer. Islam Makhachev weighs in. When you want to understand what's happening at the highest level of the sport, sometimes you have to go straight to the source. And who better to ask than a fighter who has been at the very top? Enter Islam Makhachev, the dynamic and dominant fighter from Dagestan, a region that has become a factory for world-class talent. Makhachev, a former lightweight champion and a former pound-for-pound king, recently shared his perspective on why the US is struggling to produce champions. His answer was blunt, direct, and according to him, a no-brainer. In a recent interview, Makhachev said the reason for the decline is simple. The UFC is now signing more fighters from his part of the world. They just started signing more of our guys. That's the reason, he explained. It's a simple statement, but it speaks volumes. It suggests that the talent coming out of the Caucasus region is so formidable that it's fundamentally changing the balance of power in the UFC. Makhachev didn't stop there. He predicts that the trend is only going to continue. I'm 100% sure there will be more champs from our region, he said. From Caucasus, Dagestan, Chechnya. The deeper meaning. A different kind of drive. While the influx of new talent is part of the equation, Makhachev believes there's a deeper, more profound reason for the success of fighters from his region. It's not just about skill or training, it's about a different kind of motivation, a primal, unyielding drive that fuels every step of their journey. No-brainer, our guys live for this sport, Makhachev said. In the USA, for example, they don't worry even if they competed bad. But behind our guys, there is a family, the whole city, the whole republic. And he feels this responsibility and goes out with the full responsibility and wins. This is a powerful statement. It's a window into the mind of a fighter who carries the weight of more than just a personal dream. It's a stark contrast to the individualistic nature of American sports. For fighters from the Caucasus, it seems their success is tied to the hopes and pride of their community, their family, and their entire republic. It's a burden, but it's also an incredible source of strength. This sense of collective responsibility can be a powerful motivator, pushing an athlete to levels they might not reach otherwise. When a fighter from Dagestan or Chechnya steps into the cage, they aren't just fighting for themselves. They are representing their people. They are carrying the hopes of those who have sacrificed to see them succeed. This kind of pressure and purpose can create a different level of focus, a different kind of intensity. It's the difference between wanting to win and feeling an absolute, non-negotiable need to win. And the results speak for themselves. The Caucasus region has produced an incredible wave of champions and top-tier contenders. From Georgia, we have current champions Merab Dvalishvili and Ilia Topuria, who are both ranked among the best in the world. And from Chechnya, we have the new middleweight champion